Well, good morning. The sun hasn't got to me yet, but it's not going to be far away. And I think it's, well, looking at that sky, I think it's going to be a hot one, which is, yeah, not quite what I expected. The wind's pushing across from the north, so it's keeping that temperature down, which is nice. I must admit, I've walked into the warmer side of the swim. It's absolutely gorgeous over here. Where I am in the shade, it's still cool, and I was hoping that sort of coolness and darkness would keep me asleep for a few more hours. But no, it didn't. I was up bright and early and out and about. No fish to wake me up bright and early. It's just wood pigeons up in the trees, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, it is certainly absolutely gorgeous out here at the moment. Not necessarily the best fishing weather, but after last weekend's horrendous weather, I was me expecting to catch a bit more, and I didn't. So yeah, this could turn out to be the perfect fishing weather for all I know. Don't know. Just have to wait and see. He is due down sometime today. So he might pitch up where I'm standing, he might pitch up behind me, he might pitch up to the right of me. I don't know. Just have to see what he fancies when he gets here. I haven't checked the weather forecast, so I don't really know whether it's going to, well, whatever really. I know there is some rain around. I don't know when that's sort of due. I don't know whether it's due tonight or tomorrow night. I can't really remember what the forecast said, which is a bit unfortunate. I haven't heard anything in here, which surprises me. I was going to whether he would actually fancy fishing in this swim over here and into this lake for a change. He likes his changes, and so do I. I keep looking at this one and don't sort of get round. Not this particular swim to the right of it, but I like it when the wind's pushing in here. So I think he's got more southwesterlies than I've got, because at the moment it's just sort of pretty bleak over there at the moment. Have I fished this lake this year? I don't think I have. No. A little pond skaters and bits and bobs around there, so I don't know. Haven't even tested this one out for weed yet. Not be it's full of weed or not. Lots of these purple flowers. Absolutely gorgeous. Really wonderful. You've got a red admiral butterflies over here. How close I can get to them, I don't know. There you go. Let's sort of try if we're getting a bit closer, just to sort of go there. But yeah, it's nice to get butterflies in it and things. Butterflies and bees and all sorts of stuff on there at the moment. I don't know if you can actually see that. Can you see that? And that. It's much better if it sort of opens its wings my way. It'll look even better. There we go. Yeah, there's a couple of those around, which is nice. Yeah, I do like looking at the wildlife. I've been looking through binoculars earlier on today at the fizzing car, and I sort of like the zone I just cannot get a bait to. In fact, I don't know if anyone can get a bait into that zone. Yeah, it's something I might have to consider sometime in the future. There's quite a lot of butterflies around. Wander up here a little bit past the swim. I think there's some rabbit. I don't know if the rabbits are going to be out and about or run away and hidden for now. No idea. They sort of might be too hot for them now. It's lovely and quiet. Sometime soon that tower's going to be under development. Old Landmark Trust have purchased that and returned it into a holiday home. So if you've got a spare God knows what, if you've ever investigated what the Landmark Trust charge for their properties to rent them, mind you, I know how much it's going to cost them to actually do it. I can now understand how expensive they are and why they're so expensive to rent. They're going to get their money back, you know, sometime in the near future. No rabbits, they've obviously been out and about and gone back. Little hidey holes. Oh well. Right, I want to carry on back down here. Get back into me bivvy. I've warmed up now. I had to put a jumper on earlier. Ridiculous. So, yeah. I have to check the weather, I think, at some point. And, yeah. Find out what it's doing for the rest of the day. And afternoon and evening. Oh, that's funny. Just heard a fish in that lake behind me. A little part of the complex. Well, I go about there. Did have a few liners on these rods. Not even that long ago, I had a little bit of a liner. So I half expected the left-hand rod to rattle off. It didn't. But there we go. Rightio. I'm gonna go and drink my first brew of the day, and yeah, see how we get on. Well, it's coming up to 4 o'clock now. Ian's come down, he's gone to swim to the right of me. There's a bit of cloud now building up, which is good. Because, about 10 minutes ago, it was boiling hot. Absolutely boiling hot. Perfect timing for the sort of afternoon spomming, and then sort of sat and waited for it to cool down, and then got the rods out. So I've only just got the rods out now. I've altered the left-hand rod. I've gone a bit more left on that one. The other one is exactly where it was before. So I'm sort of spreading my bait over 2 areas now. I haven't put a great deal of bait over the left rod. I've actually put sort of more back over the right-hand rod, so if it sort of produces a couple of fish, the left-hand one doesn't, sort of have a choice to make to tomorrow night about what we actually do, whether we leave it or whether we sort of alter things and change things. We'll just have to see, really. So I've got all checked out the rigs, everything's all good, sharpened the hooks up, put some fresh baits on, cracked them out there, which is good, really. So it's overcast now, so it's quite sort of it's a lot cooler. So at one point I was sitting in the bivvy earlier on today, and I was thinking, oh, if it doesn't get cooler, it's going to be a hot one in here. And I hadn't bought my fan or my aircon or anything like that. I'm starting to regret it, really. But I checked the forecast, and it looked like it was going to change. So that's a Brucey bonus, and it has done. It's looking a little bit more fishy now. The wind's now, I'd say it's supposed to be blowing from the southeast, but southwest, but I think it's more southeasterly at the moment. So that'll sort of alter things a little bit and see, really. More sort of, well, I think it's more easterly at the moment, but who knows, really. Probably swinging round, and then it's going to sort of swing back round again. Ian's decided he's only going to do 2 nights. Looking at the weather on Saturday, it looks like a whole day of rain. It's not too dissimilar to what I had the other week. It's a bit of a shame for doing stuff at home, but oh well, perhaps it'll be another TV day or something. I've still got a couple of jobs I need to do at home, so I might actually do one of those. Hopefully I've got the stuff I need to do it, otherwise that would be funny. If not, at least I'll discover I need to order it, so I might get that done. We'll just have to take it from there, realistically. But no, yeah, full of confidence. Quite enjoying the confidence. It's looking good. There's been a lot of fish movement today. A lot of them obviously clearly been sunning themselves and just playing around on the surface, but they're out and about, they're moving, which is quite good. I mean, scanning when it was flat calm earlier on, I was hiding in here from the sunshine. Also scanning the island and things, and you can. One area was like it's actually bubbling. It's unbelievable. A little bit too close to the trees and the snags for my liking, so I'm not really bothered with that one. That's why I've left them where they are, top of the baits, up the fish are in the area. Probably feeding on bloodworms, so I've got absolutely not a hope in anything of getting them to venture out any further to do that. It's a bit of a shame, but we'll see. We'll see how we get on. What comes of it, and so as we go into my second night, Ian's first night, he's just finishing sorting things out, tying up new rigs and getting everything done. So I'll pop round there with the camera in a little bit and see how he's doing. I've got to pop out for an hour tomorrow, so it's not too bad. Between sort of like 11 and 12, so based on what's happened today and yesterday and the previous days, I doubt I'm going to miss much at all, really. I'm hoping something sort of rattles off this evening. It'll be quite nice. It's possible. I have done it a couple of times before, so even with sort of baiting up, Ian got about 1 and finished baiting up about 2, so at the same time I took the opportunity to bait up myself, so there's a bit of noise going on the swim as well at the same time, and yeah, so that's quite good. Happy with that. Steve, who was opposite me, he had a couple last night, so he's gone home now. Just a quick sort of quick night, a bit of a 24-hour nights. I was going to go for a walk down the end of TGF, but I cast my rods out and I forgot to do that, so I might have to do a sneaky one later. See how we get on, really. There's a guy opposite. I don't know what he's up to. He's opening his boot at the moment. It's about half a mile across there, so that's spying on him with binoculars, which is something I'm not going to do. I just generally like to use the binoculars to, have a look and see what's going on with things. Looking for fish and things. But they have well and truly out on the bars and things today. Unbelievable. Gives you a little bit of hope they're around. They expel a little bit of energy. You need to get digging tonight, and hopefully produce something. Right, I shall catch up with you later, maybe late evening, something like that. We'll see. Right, see you in a bit, boys and girls. Well, it's 7:30ish now. I've rebaited, as you've seen. I've put everything out. The sun's starting to go down. Turn it down a little bit. The old lasagna's on the weather, cooking away nicely there, which is good. That's what we want. Sort of, especially on 200 degrees. So we're on a sort of 250 at the moment, which is never good. So let's take the lid off. Yeah, it's looking nice and beautiful and gorgeous, really, isn't it? Look at that. What more could you ask for, really, to be perfectly honest with you? Anyway, Ian and I were sitting down there talking about it earlier, how it's just marvellous and wonderful this place is. You might catch less than most, and you might lose more than most, but to be perfectly honest with you, sometimes you have to remember exactly why you go fishing, and it's for peace, quiet, tranquility, relaxation, and everything else that goes with it, that makes it all the difference. You know what is? I love it. Absolutely gorgeous. It is beautiful. No. I've fished circuit waters over the years. I'm sort of coming up into being in my 60s, so it just relax, chill out, unwind, and enjoy it. Really, what is the point in all of it? Sometimes, I must admit. I do wonder when I fish in a place like this, and there's literally, well, there appears to be 3 people fishing on here tonight, and you know the size of the place if you follow my video. 3 people on somewhere like this. Why? It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Really, absolutely beautiful. It's just heavenly. Absolutely heavenly and gorgeous. It's just, I don't know how to sort of describe it and talk about it really, to be perfectly honest with you. You know, it's just, yeah, the rat race that it is at this day and age. Somewhere like this is just, that's just gorgeous, isn't it? It's just to get away from it all and relax and chill out is, I think, is what it's all about, really, isn't it? You know, I think this is more valuable than being out there and catching a lot of carp and things at the time. You know, it's just, oh, it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Sorry about the wobbly camera views, but I haven't got me, well, I have, but I haven't bothered putting it on. My tripod, well, sort of my gimbal at the moment. And yeah, I'm halfway through cooking dinner, as you've seen. Dinner's on the way. It's 7:30, 8:15 in the evening. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Chilled out, relaxed. It's reality of fishing. It's not a manicured. I try not to do the manicured videos and what fishing should be looking about. This is what fishing is about. Not what everyone else sort of tells you. Forget that. This is, you know, come out, enjoy yourself, relax. You know, get the food on. You know, just unwind and relax. Remember why you suddenly actually started fishing. Why did I go fishing? Before you actually caught a fish, you went out to enjoy it, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the countryside, enjoy the moment. Then you caught a few fish, and then you sort of carried on a little bit more and enjoyed it, and then slowly but surely moved on. And this, you know, you have to sort of mix those two things together to get, you know, the total, you know, total experience from it. You know, I share a lot of stuff from a brand called Tackling Minds to sort of, you know, sort your mind out, sort out PTSD and things like that, because I totally and utterly believe that being out with nature and doing this is far more beneficial than tablets and anything else whatsoever. It's just not. No, this is the best medicine, tonic, whatever you want to say, on the planet. Is nature. Nature fixes itself. Nature sorts itself out. Why bother with anything else? You just don't need anything else. You just need this. It's absolutely beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, wonderful. Just look at it and just soak it all in. Good morning from the Bivvy doorway. It's, looking at this, it looks like it's going to be another hot one. Looking at the forecast, it's supposed to be, clouds supposed to build up again. So we should just have to hope and pray that is the case. I thought it was going to be an eventful night last night. About 2:30ish, I think. The right hand rod sort of dropped back. Went out there, sat with the rod, waited. Nothing. Got the line, nothing at all. I sort of tightened it back up again. Nothing. So abandoned that one. I think I watched the rod tip for a little while. Nothing, no movement, nothing whatsoever. Went back in the bivvy about 15 minutes later. Proper drop back this time. Right down, swing over, sort of right down, right on the floor. So I thought, right, well, I've got no option here. I thought something's out there, something's attached to it. Picked up the rod, pulled into something reasonably solid. It wasn't kicking though. I think, well, I think it was probably a tench that had gone in the weed. I sort of pulled through that, and then it just all went slack. And then just reeled it in. There's nothing really, nothing at all. So yeah, a bit of a bit of a shocking one. So I got that rod back out, sitting back down in the bivvy and tinkering on the phone, and yeah, a moorhen must have gone through my line. All hell broke loose. Just an absolute screamer for a little while, but then you sort of realise you can hear flapping wings at the same time. It didn't get tangled in the line, but it just dragged so much line from, well, either the spool or the lead. Don't know, so I just had to reel that one back and reel that back in. Same rod as just crossed out. Wrap it all up again. Check on the hook and everything like that. I put another fresh bait on. I like to do that. Just don't really know. In your mind, it's all safe and sound and perfect. I got that back out. I think it's by then it's about 20 past 3 or something. And then I sort of tried to drop off to sleep after that, which took quite a while. Oh yeah, I'm sure the guy down the end has caught something. I heard his buzzer in the night. I'm sure I heard him sort of recast. That's at least someone's catching. Crikey, it's good. There are fish out there actually feeding. I don't appear to be feeding where I am. No idea yet if Ian's caught or anything whatsoever. Then he popped into the swim next door to me. Set the camera down there later on at some point. Yeah, I was sort of hoping one of those burst into life again. No single blips or anything this morning, nothing. It's all just total silence. It's flat, calm mill pond. It's unbelievable. Which it pretty much was all night, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, got me thinking how for today, whether to sort of alter anything again. And I'm quite happy with me 2 spots. I've caught fish from before. The only difference is I just come back and fish at 16 wraps like I have done in the past, which if I end up hearing again at some particular point in time, I think that is what it's going to have to be. One at that range and one at long range, because they're out there. I saw them fishing and everything previously. I haven't got my binoculars out yet. They just got up really. Just sort of checking everything, if there's any fishing and bubbling out there at all whatsoever, because some of it's too far to see with the naked eye. It's good to have the binoculars around. Just a little bit of confidence that when you're fishing that far out, something is feeding basically out there. So yeah, a little bit. What should we say? Yeah, a little bit deflated today. I think we all get a little bit like that when you wake up in the morning. I'm thinking that didn't quite go to plan. Knowing that there's really not a chance of a take during the day. I've just got to sit here again all day long waiting. That used to fish a lake in Chichester. It's like that. West Hamlet. Oh my word! It's painful. The locals that live sort of not too far away. I live sort of. Where do I live? It's 45 minutes drive. So I can't remember how far it was from where I live. Fair away. Sort of like 50 miles, 45 miles, I think. There, 45 miles back. Yeah, they just go home during the day. Pack up, go home, come back again. It's just okay if you lived in Chichester or somewhere nearby. It was a good plan, really. you could, well, we made a little bit of effort on and off over the years, but all you could catch was sort of rat-sized commons in the end. You know, just sit down, stay put, read a book, etc. I just sit here, stay put, and watch the world go by. Have a chat with him if he's not around, and sit and watch a film on Netflix. An afternoon doze if you want. It's all very good. So, I'll pull myself together, we'll get the kettle on, we'll have a brew, and yeah, get that thinking cap on, and we'll go really. Because we've all, I don't know whether we have, but we might have seen the latest underwater video from Monster Carp. Danny rod's not making a single bleep, and the fish came in and fed, and back in and fed, etc., etc. Well, exactly what could we look at now? So I've got to think about more bait, no bait. I tweak the spots a little bit. There's a point in that, but you never know. Yeah, I just don't like the idea of yet another spot, but more bait. Yeah, I've just seen a carp stick its head out, admittedly further than I'm fishing against that island. No, got all excited. It was a grebe. It's because I hadn't been looking there. Normally, I take notes of where the grebes are before they sort of dive and go down, so you just know whether it's a grebe or not. But no. Anyway. Woohoo. Right. I'm going to get this coffee on. And I'll probably be around for coffee later on as well. And yes, I better get the big coffee pot out. And yeah, get sorted really. I'll ring the missus as well, let her know I'm up. I'm not sure what the time is now. Right, sounding like I need to do a few things, doesn't it really? Right, I'll catch up with you later on. A little bit more of a video, I'll let you know exactly what I've caught. I need to do my little review on some item tackle or something, then I'll have a play with that later on. I think I've worked out what I'm going to do, so sort that out, give you a little bit of information about what I like to use. Take it from there really. Right, see you in a bit. Right, it is rebaiting time, and it is rewrapping time. So we're on 24 and 23 wraps, so the a bit of a cloudy spell, but there we go. Right, I've got to concentrate. Are you ready? 1, and 10. Yeah, 20. 24, beautiful. 24 wraps. A bit of a crosswind. It'll be a bit of a pain, but there we go. We'll sort that out. That's all we can do in it really. Just to give it a go. This done. Sort myself out some lunch. I've made the decision I'm not going to put any bait out. I'm going to stick to that one. That's 24. Let's get that sorted out over there. And grab this one. This one is. Well, I might see if I can just reach a little bit further out with this one. We might be able to pick up the wind in this one and get to, we'll see. We'll see. Go a little bit further out. So, oh dear. Right. Phew. One. There, 10. There's 20. One. No. I'm going to stick to the 23. Stick to the 23. Stick to the plan. The only rod I might put some bait over is this one. Oh, this is the noisy reel, isn't it? Very good. What I'm going to have to do, take my jumper off. I've now come out of the shade. I've been trying to chat away in for a bit. And yeah. Hot, hot, hot. Righty-ho. Let's get rid of that. Hot, hot, hot. Swing it round and down and round. Oh. Right. Oh, it's warm in here, so. Yep, strain my finger. Joy. Perfect, eh? Exactly what you want. Exactly what you want. Feed Roland. I feed Roland. He's not happy. There we go. Right, so my favourite catalyst on this one. It's fantastic. I don't know if you can see that, not really sure, but it's basically catalyst wafters sprayed and soaked, and then I powders and things over the top of them. Just works wonders as long as you can get the cast on target. There we go. And you roll a floss now. I just use cheap minty floss you can get off the internet. Not on a spool, nothing. It's absolutely brilliant. Couple of quid off eBay. Well, in my case it's slightly cheaper because I'm the one that sells it on eBay. A couple of quid. So yeah. I like to make sure it's sort of doubled over so you get more of a bigger blob. It doesn't always work sometimes. I pull it too far. I don't use my finger. Burnt my finger before. And if I get a bit under there, I get rid of that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't get rid of that. We shall see. But yep, that will do. And that one. Leave that in there. The other one is going to be the crow boilies. I'm going out. Yeah, it's not too windy at the moment. Right, I'm going to go for a bigger one. Same sort of thing I've done with those. Just coat them with powder, sprayed them and coat them, and sprayed them and coat them, and sit there for about a month or two. I checked these hooks before I even went out, really. I'll just check them again. It's just like a habit you get into. I just need a tiny little bit of refining that does. Do this. I'll have to boil the kettle actually. So I never did the washing up last night. If I want the tuna sandwich, I've got to yeah. Maybe plate, silly farm. You can see it there. Dirty. So it's lovely stones, absolutely brilliant. That is now a needle sharp. Superb. That's it, I like putting it on my trousers and not on the thing. I'm just paranoid if you just drop it in the wrong place, you're just going to knock that hook over. Be blunt, can't have that, can you? Blunt hooks. So, this is it. Last roll of the dice. Seems to be very slow at the moment. Okay. Finished rigs at the moment. Get that through there perfectly. Yeah. Coated bodies work better, sort of, underarm casts and in the margins and things like that, or in bags. But it's not too bad at all. Right, so let's need to get the finger stall and we need to get cracking really. Yeah, I better do the rod that's here first, don't I? In your way, otherwise you won't be able to see and get in the way. And I like doing photos of everything, so I'll do that one first, which is that one there. Right, if I pick it up. Too much line out. Right, I'm off to the other swim to cast this one to get better angle, less aggro with the thing. You know, the bow in the line goes my way. Actually sort of works in my favour really. Yeah, so this was a bonus. So where we going? That's the way we're going. Looking good. Beautiful, absolutely peach. Right, so just a little line off the spool. As you can hear, very loose clutch. We don't want to move that 4-ounce lead. Bring it over to here. I'll do. I'll walk past a little bit. I'll get that line through the water very gently. Don't want to cause yourself any issues. Oh, it's bang on. I know I've got to use my favourite spool in the right place. Just tighten up a little bit as I'm coming in, just to keep that tension on. You've got to be very careful. You know, you don't keep that tension going. Fishing at range, and I want a good bit of tension. So not so much tension. The line is put that up there tonight. Get that in there. Yeah. Right, that is about right, isn't it? So put it off. Just do a little click. Right. Just like to. No, see, that is That is the click you want. That is the one. That is the distance I want for that one. Alright, okay, superb. Gonna do the other one now. All be good. Get this out, and I'll better put the kettle on and do the belated washing up, and yeah, have some lunch. I see a bit of cloud cover coming back again, which is good. Right, so there's a not problematic cast, but it should be alright. That's the windows exactly what it's just done there and picked up. So yeah, too far right. Too far right. A lot of bow in that line, I must admit. That is, to punch it harder and slow it down at the last minute. I'm not as far as I want to be when it does that. That was not a good cast. What I sometimes do in conditions like this, I know where it needs to land in that lake. I fished here so much, is actually take the clip out and just do it that way, because I just gotta, and then you can go further with the bow, then it actually lands bang on where it's supposed to land. That bow in the line you need to avoid. That is the bow in the line I avoided this time. That is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely ace that was. Punch it harder. Nice with that line. Bruce, that is good. Happy with that. You know, then that the line is now, well, the wind is now straight in my face. As you can see, my net's just glad I got that rod out when I did. Whew. Let's just do what I did before, just tighten it up a little bit more and get it in that sort of bowstring tightness that I demand, and that sort of range. I'm going to loosen that off again like I did up down the other one. I don't know if this is a good idea doing that or not. Let's see what the wind does. Right, so yeah, it doesn't even want to move. So we just, yeah, I'll do one more click. I like these fish to be able to run. Right, beep beep, go go go, blast off. Let's sort my net out. Yeah, my net out. I'll leave it there, so I just have to get the other swim and get a fish. There we go, so that's that done. Right then.